Well, Greg, this is one of the best front court matchups you could hope for.
Some of the best big men in the league. These offenses run so much through their stars.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Towns plays at center with Hart sliding in next to him. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. The kick out to Fox. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A 3 from Wembanyama. And that's how you like to get it going. He's 1 of 1.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Champagnie. And Fox gets it to go.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, a bit ago, Mitch Johnson and I were able to chat. They were raving to me about Mikal Bridges. Coach said, I have so much respect for Mikal. Never takes a night off. Heck, he never takes a possession off. He can make an impact on both ends. I am a fan of whatever Bridges does. Such an impressive player. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we've heard guys like Nikola Jokic say Wembanyama would change the league. And he certainly has.
Kevin, he has taken big man with guard skills to an entirely new level. It might be as big a change as what Steph Curry did with his unparalleled range.
Now, Wembanyama. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last 3-pointer. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Spurs now, just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing, clock up 2 there.
And they're managing to increase their lead, trying to build a cushion.
The key is never let yourself feel comfortable. Things can change so fast.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 5 points so far.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Count that one.
Taking it up strong here early on.
Yeah, right to the rack, but where's the rim protection?
Brunson the pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Wembanyama outside. Castle finds Vassell. Back to Castle. Here's Champagnie. No good from outside. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bridges inside. Castle covering. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Castle. Now Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Towns.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here is Bridges. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. New York shooting their first foul shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Hall of Fame coach Phil Jackson had a famous 40-20 rule, saying that legit contenders would have to secure 40 regular season wins before their 20th loss. Well, since 1980, only 4 teams had ever defied that prediction to win it all. Until last season, the Knicks, with their late season run to the title, became the 5th.
Terrific report. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. We know that defense is his calling card, Richard, but Castle brings a lot to the offensive end as well.
He's a force with his driving and slashing ability. But what I like most about him is his selflessness. Always trying to generate the best shot for his team.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in.
Brunson doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off. He has the ultimate confidence in that jumper.
Harris passes to Champagnie. Back to Harris. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. The kick out to Harper. Three-pointer. And there's Castle on the assist by Harper. Castle's got 7.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Pass to Shamet. Towns looking around. Now McBride. And the layup's good off the glass. 1:06 left to play here in the first. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Harris. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. He's got 7.
Keeping his hands active. Brunson able to knock it away and convert. How about the effort?
Back to Castle. Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Shamet. Wembanyama against Towns. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The step back. Here's Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Champagnie finds Harper. Knicks with the rebound. With 1 on the clock. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Hart. And New York making a change here. He's off on the second.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And we'll get going. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, guys, their offense is humming along so far. Great start for them.
Just have to keep their foot on the gas pedal. It's so easy to let up in this league.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Miles McBride. Also, Landry Shamet is out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Diawara in at the 4 slot. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, the Spurs have come a long way. Asked if he was surprised by their rise, Victor Wembanyama said no, because I've seen everybody put in the work and the sacrifice. What the future holds? He said only one way to find out. There will be some good and some bad, but it's about how we react to everything. Back to you, Kevin.
The sky's the limit for him. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside, Fox. Pass to Cornette. Kicks it out to Johnson. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
He gets a hand on it, just couldn't quite reel it in.
Not the outcome he was hoping for, but he prevented the play from happening.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. And great last season, the Spurs broke the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Yeah, it's been 6 straight years outside the playoffs. In the prior 5+ decades, they've only missed the postseason 5 times total. We're talking NBA, ABA, you name it.
Harper surveying the defense. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he makes good on the layup. Harper's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
McBride passes to Drummond, and he gets the bucket.
We'll see if they can start to create some distance because these teams have been trading blows.
It comes down to getting stops. If they can do that, oh, they're in good shape.
Here's Fox. Bridges with the steal. Here's McBride. A three-pointer, no good. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. On the wing, Harris. Back to Fox. A kick out to Harper. That three off the mark. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Sticking with it. Bridges with some mental strength there as well.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Shamet kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris finds Castle. Misses from close range. The Knicks with the lead. And here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Castle. Outside for Wembanyama. No good on that one.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
So here we are looking at Wembanyama. Jay, the deep range at 7'4" might be his rarest and most unique trait.
Maybe, but he has a few. But yeah, great touch on the 3-ball. The shot is practically uncontested.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
New York leading by 5. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Anunoby is screen on Fox. Brunson with another miss. The Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Vassell kicks to Fox. Back to Vassell. And it's off from 3-point range. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs trail by 5. Castle outside. Harris outside. Offline with his 3. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Sinks the triple.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Fox against Brunson. Back to Fox. Harris inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Fox against Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Castle finds Fox. Sweet little floater. 8 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Nimble move by Fox against contact. Able to slip through and get it to go.
Brunson against Fox. And it's denied by Fox. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And this is nothing new for him. The team often leans on his ability to score.
Yeah, it's such an advantage to have someone you can count on to produce night in and night out.
In at the forward spot, we'll see Vassell and Champagnie. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Fox and Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Bridges passes to Brunson. Get that out of here! Blocked by Wembanyama. In the corner, Castle with it. Back to Fox. For three, Vassell. A putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Bridges for three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. The so-called weak link theory. RJ, can you explain it for us?
I'll try. Basically, with every team switching so much defensively, you want to hunt the worst defender on the court. So at least on D, you're only as good as your weakest defender.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. We've heard superstar Victor Wembanyama talk about pure and ethical basketball. He said, quote, "We see a lot of brands of basketball that don't offer much variety, lots of isolation and forced action. We try to propose a more old-school brand. In my opinion, it's more tactically correct." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Castle against Bridges. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. New York leading by 3. Here's Anunoby. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
You know, for a young team, GA, the Spurs play with a lot of points.
Yeah, they avoid committing turnovers or fouls. And to that second point, they're not especially aggressive hunting steals. Instead, they are content to stay solid and force misses. Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Pass to Brunson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clock at 6. Shoots. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Wembanyama outside. Outside, Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 13 points. Now, Brunson. He's got 17. Brunson barreling into the rim.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Champagnie finds Vassell. From outside, off the mark. The Knicks leading by 5. Bridges with it. He's got 9. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
Out left in the wing. Back to Castle. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. And stolen by Hart. In low. Here's Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And it's Vassell in the corner. San Antonio again missing. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 8. You can always count, Greg, on Brunson finding his way into contact.
And that's something that many modern guards need to be good at. But Brunson is elite in that regard. Always can find his way to the line.
Fox, no good. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hart, no good. Spurs have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Another miss by Fox. New York leading by 8. Hart finds Bridges. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. Spurs shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the third quarter. And the basket by Vassell.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby outside. Here's Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Puts it up. And there's Castle on the assist by Fox. And 12 points for Stephon Castle. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key, their percentage from the field so far. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And this pass deserves a second look, maybe even a third. Incredible playmaking from your shooting guard.
I just like that he was willing to make that pass and then put it right where it needed to be.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Towns is the pivot with Anunoby at the 4. Miles McBride out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Anunoby against Harris. Here's Vassell. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Shamet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Harris.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Castle. No good with the triple. New York leading by 9. And it's blocked.
Great length as a guard. Harper's wingspan stepped up on the shooter.
Harris passes to Vassell. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
This one has been fun to watch. Lots of offense.
Fans tend to love high-scoring games. This has been a crowd pleaser.
Switch. Anunoby has the open look. And here is Vassell. Pass to Cornette. Harris, right side. Vassell outside. Castle on the wing. That doesn't go either for Castle. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And the basket by Alvarado.
He gets the look he wants and knocks it down.
The defender gives him a little room, and he pays for it.
And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Julian Champagnie comes in for Harris. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. And a new group in for the Knicks. Andre Drummond's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Basket counts. Anunoby's got the lead back up to 10 now for New York.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Harper finds Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Drummond with a screen on Harper. Here's Bridges. San Antonio with the rebound. It's Vassell on the wing. From outside, knocks down the three.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
Here we've got Brunson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, Anunoby, Bridges. And get the three. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And Benyama jackhammers it in.
That is where you want to see Wemby, making big plays in big moments.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Drummond. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. Fox. Oh, good on the layup. The Knicks leading by 5. Anunoby deciding where to go with it. Now Towns. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Now Vassell. Lets loose a three. That's off.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Brunson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Harper. And he drains the jam.
Talk about coming up big. Listen to see Harper step up and deliver.
New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Brunson with the defense all over him.
He lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. That one falls for Brunson.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
For three. The three goes down.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Brunson fires. Got it.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Here's Castle. Crane from outside.
And you gotta love a guy with so much belief in himself.
Taking things into his own hands. You love to see it.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. Towns with the rebound. Knicks on offense, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for Knicks.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Vassell. The three is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Vassell. First personal foul. Third team.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jalen Brunson.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a...
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.